If you are changing employers or have been laid off recently, there are many things to consider during a life event like this. Today we'll review 4 things that you may want to consider high priority at such a time. First, maintain health insurance. Assuming you have good coverage, you also may want to consider using your current insurance benefits while you still have them. Now, COBRA is an acronym describing continuing coverage through your former employer's group health plan. Will you receive COBRA coverage for a period of time as part of a severance package? COBRA costs are generally high for individuals, but the benefits may be better than purchasing an individual private policy, which brings us to another option. You could purchase private health insurance. That's also an option. Thirdly, government assistance can sometimes be available depending on your income. So as an example, Indiana has the Healthy Indiana Plan, or HIP. Alternatively, the federal government also has income tax credits available for some individuals purchasing coverage through the healthcare exchange. Second, what should you do with your 401k when changing jobs? Now, this question by itself could be an entire discussion, so let me keep it brief. Advisors often recommend a direct transfer or rollover of that 401k to an IRA. Now, in many instances, that may be a good decision. However, there may be reasons to keep your account inside your former employer's 401k, if that 401k plan even allows you to do so. If you roll over the 401k to an IRA and you later need money from that IRA before age 59 and a half, you'll generally not only pay income tax on the withdrawal, but also a whopping 10% penalty as well, if an exception doesn't apply. However, if you are age 55 or older in the calendar year of separation from your employer, tax law allows you to withdraw money from the 401k account without that 10% penalty. So there is a very important period of time between age 55 and 59 and a half where it might be beneficial to leave those dollars in the 401k to avoid that extra 10% hit. Well, another consideration would be, what are the costs inside the 401k plan versus elsewhere, such as an IRA? There are costs in both. What are they? How do they compare? Well, it's not only an either-or decision. For example, your new or future employer may have a 401k plan that would allow you to roll these dollars into it. So it doesn't have to be old 401k versus IRA. Well, regardless of what you do with your account, be sure you have properly designated beneficiaries to ensure your desires are met at your death. These beneficiary designations, whether in a 401k or IRA, will typically supersede your will, so they're very important. Well, third, you may have big cash flow decisions to make with a severance or pension. Well, don't be too quick to make a decision. You wouldn't want to make a decision you may later regret. But there are many things you'll want to consider before deciding on pension, severance, Social Security. All 3. But we've recorded other videos on these topics, so I won't go into details now. But if you're interested, in the search bar at the top of our page, search for pension, lump sum versus annuity. Then a fourth consideration would be, do you have life insurance through your former employer that you're going to lose? If so, is there some type of a need to purchase additional coverage? Well, in addition to these four very brief but important considerations, step back for a moment and breathe deeply. Think about what's really important to you in life. Consider your passions and talents, and carefully examine how you want to experience your next phase of life. Then start planning to make that happen. Change can be unsettling, especially for those who are not prepared. Often, even the best events in life, like a birth, a new job, a dream relocation, those things can be more rewarding through an ongoing financial planning process. Payne Wealth Partners and Keystone Financial Consulting are purposely built to provide clarity, confidence, and peace of mind in the face of a life transition. And we do that through a planning-centric solution relevant to your situation. No one knows the future, but we can prepare for it. So let's start a conversation about wealth management focused on planning and ultimately what is important to you.